Hello, fight fans, and on the eve of Kell Brook taking on Errol Spence Jr., I am doing a heavyweight fight on Boxing Time TV. Trying to get back into the regular swing of things, doing one or two of these every week. I love doing them. If there's fights you want to see on this simulated boxing channel, Boxing Time TV, just please let me know. Today's fight we have is probably one of the most anticipated fights in boxing at present. Probably it is the biggest heavyweight fight. And it's one of the bigger fights in boxing. Obviously not the biggest. Biggest being um, probably Floyd Mayweather versus Conor McGregor. Then it would be Triple G versus Canelo Alvarez. Then there's obviously other fights. But I think Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder is very close and very much in that group. And let's just get right to it. As you see, Deontay Wilder is 4 years older. Joshua, he has a 1 inch reach advantage. Joshua outweighs him by 30 pounds. Wilder has a longer reach by 1 inch, and they're both undefeated. 19-0 for Anthony Joshua, 38-0 for Deontay Wilder. All right, let's get right to this. And scheduled for 12 rounds, 3-minute rounds, 10-point must scoring system, no mandatory 8 count, 3 knockdown rule waived. Let's get right to it. These guys are coming out. We have Anthony Joshua on the left, Deontay Wilder on the right, and they both bring a lot of power. This is not a fight that I see going the distance, and it's the kind of thing that I think once either fighter gets the other fighter hurt, they're going to take the other guy out. We had Anthony Joshua take on Tyson Fury, and Tyson Fury actually stopped Anthony Joshua fairly easily in 4 rounds. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be easier for Deontay Wilder. I don't think I've said my name yet in this podcast. My name is Evan Jacobs. You can find me on Instagram. My handle is @BoxingTimeWithEvan. Please follow me on there and let me know. And there's a link on that page to get to Boxing Time TV. So you can go from Instagram to Boxing Time TV right on your phone, tablet, TV, computer, whatever. I just want to fill this thing up with as many simulated fights as possible. Right now, Deontay Wilder started off well, kind of jabbing and landing his shots, but Anthony Joshua just hit him with a hard shot. So it's going to be interesting to see as this fight goes on how Wilder, who sometimes lets his hands down, deals with those shots. We already know that Anthony Joshua maybe doesn't have the greatest chin. We'll see how that plays out in this fight, and if he can land first and really crack Deontay Wilder. He outweighs Deontay Wilder by 30 pounds, but for heavyweights, oftentimes that's not that big of a deal. Oh, hard punches are being landed, and right now it seems as though Tyson Fury, when he fought Anthony Joshua, had a better first round, but Deontay Wilder landing when he can, and kind of clipping Anthony Joshua, and Joshua doing his best just to get himself together, get himself going. Oh, I just got a message that my friend Jordan Cooper, he runs a record label called Revelation Records, and his lady just gave birth to their baby. This is a big moment. This is amazing, and he's texting me about it, and I'm just gonna send Jordan a voice text. And you guys are going to get to hear it. So Jordan Cooper, owner of Revelation Records, his lady just gave birth to their first child, and here it goes. Hey Jordan, this is Evan Jacobs. Dude, congratulations. That's so amazing. I'm so happy for you, man. I got to see this baby. This is your finest release ever. Your finest release ever. Yes, more important than Inside Out. More important than more important than Gorilla Biscuits, more important than that Judge Chung King record that everyone thinks is so valuable. And I'm going to get back to this podcast very, very soon. I'm doing a podcast as I do this, but I just had to, I couldn't stop it. I just had to tell you how happy I am, and I'm just excited. Are they visiting? Can people come over and see? I don't know how the whole thing works with babies, but I love that your wife or your girlfriend, lady, whatever you call her, just gave birth to your wonderful child, and you call me to tell me about Fountain Valley Fuels. I'm assuming that you're at Memorial Care, which is where I am too. Um, I look forward to seeing this, and yeah, dude, congratulations. For some reason, the fight started going without me even doing anything. I'm doing my podcast, Jordan, where I do the simulated fights. Look, get back to what you're doing. I've kept you on long enough. I just congratulations again. Love to you. Love to Angela. L'chaim, l'chaim, l'chaim. Oh, l'chaim to you. Oh, Deontay Wilder keeping Anthony Joshua off of him. Deontay Wilder taking that round, and as you can see, 28. Joshua has 28. Wilder has 30, and Wilder just keeping him off of him. He is counterpunching Anthony Joshua quite well in this fight, and he's landing hard punches. And Joshua's kind of, oh, this is surprising. I would have thought Joshua would have been doing better. Wilder going to the body, and wow, he is really punching out Anthony Joshua in a way that I don't think Joshua expected. Oh, man. Wilder just landing at will here in the second round. Is he trying to end this early? Can he end this early? Both guys, their styles, seemingly complementing one another. And you would think, that Joshua would just, with his size and his skill and his power, would just be able to land better. But Deontay Wilder was virtually pot-shotting him in the middle of the ring. And, this podcast has been all over the place. That's one thing. And I got to be honest, I'm really inspired by the Dan Le Batard show. And that show is irreverent. It's funny. It's sloppy. It's everything that enjoyable radio should be. And that's what this podcast is. It's fun. Although Joshua now has a cut on his eye. Wow, Deontay Wilder is just really putting on a boxing clinic, and we're going to see what happens in this third round. But as you can see, he swept that round. Let's see what happens in the third round, as Joshua now has a cut over his eye. Wilder's breathing heavy. Let's see if he can continue pot-shotting, putting on his clinic against Anthony Joshua. Joshua not coming out as fast. And if Wilder backs him against the ropes, it becomes almost a turkey shoot. Oh, look at Deontay Wilder just finding ways to land both the right hand and the left hand. And Anthony Joshua was trying to jab his way in, trying to do little things. It's as though almost like he sensed the power of Deontay Wilder and is just afraid of it. This is truly very, very interesting to me because Joshua is so dominant. I mean, I know this is just a simulation, okay? I realize that this is not real. But I make these guys based on their stats, based on the most up-to-date and accurate stats that I can get from BoxRec and other sites on the internet. And once again, you are watching Boxing Time TV. My name is Evan Jacobs. My handle on Instagram is @BoxingTime with Evan. We have Anthony Joshua on the left side of the screen. We have Deontay Wilder on the right side of the screen. And right now, Deontay Wilder is putting on an incredible performance against the fighter that is his equal, that is the Ali, his Frazier, and wow, this is just so just amazingly interesting to see. And he has him against the ropes now. But now Joshua looking to land. Joshua hoping to counter. Joshua hoping to do something to keep Deontay Wilder just on his game, maybe have him take a backward step. But it's been all Deontay Wilder. Everything has worked out for him. He's been able to beat him on his side of the ring, in the middle of the ring, and he's even hit him in the on Joshua's side of the ring. But now Joshua finding shots and places to learn, and maybe, just maybe, he's starting to realize that he can open up. Maybe Wilder's expended a lot of energy, and now it's Joshua's turn. But Joshua just starts to get going and just gets crammed in the face with two left hooks. Joshua, they're saying, is obviously tired and has a cut over his eye. They're saying Wilder's breathing heavy. One judge actually gave that round to Anthony Joshua, probably because of the counterpunching, but the other two gave it to Deontay Wilder, who is 6 points ahead right now in this contest. Now Wilder just landing. Oh, but Anthony Joshua finding a home for that right hand. Not someplace that Deontay Wilder wants it to be. Truthfully, these guys are just cracking each other. And I give both fighters credit because they are just landing on each other. This is the kind of fight that we wanted to see. The question is, who's going to have more in the tank? Anthony Joshua has shown that he can be in a gritty brawl and come out on top, as he showed against Vladimir Klitschko. Deontay Wilder's pretty much had it his own way, even when he went the distance against oh gosh, I'm getting the name of the fighter that he went the distance with, Bermans Tavern. Even when he went the distance with him, I mean, that was all Deontay Wilder from the opening bell. He did not lose a round. Oh, just lighting up Anthony Joshua right now is Deontay Wilder. And these two guys are putting it on the line, laying it out. Deontay Wilder trying to get through, just keeping his jab going. We are in the fourth round. You're watching Boxing Time TV. Oh, and Deontay Wilder just really hurt Anthony Joshua with that left hand. Joshua going to the body now, hoping to do something to stop the onslaught of Deontay Wilder. Anthony Joshua's on the left side of the screen. Deontay Wilder's on the right side of the screen. This is the fourth round. You're watching Boxing Time TV. My name is Evan Jacobs. Please, you can follow me and find me on Instagram at Boxing Time with Evan. Please subscribe to this page. Please tell your friends about this page. Please share these pages. We want to build this up with content. So tell me fights that you want to see, and I will make them all happen as much as I possibly can. And I just want to just keep growing this. I love doing this podcast. I love having the ability to make any fight that I want. And I just want your input. gone down. Look at that. Anthony Joshua has gone down. Deontay Wilder doing a Tyson Fury and stopping Anthony Joshua in 4 rounds. What a knockout. Deontay Wilder pretty much had it, while I think Joshua did better in this fight than he did against Tyson Fury, but it just wasn't enough. Outweighed by 30 pounds, Deontay Wilder stops Anthony Joshua. What an incredible performance by Deontay Wilder. This is very, very interesting. And look, I know there's people watching from across the pond in England and whatnot. Guys, I love Anthony Joshua. I made him the best I could possibly make him on this fight and in this game. So, and I'm surprised at his performance against both Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. I would have thought that he would have given a better performance and possibly even beaten both of the guys. But as you can see, Joshua was knocked down once and has a cut over his eye. Deontay Wilder was not knocked down. The winner, obviously, Deontay Wilder. Ladies and gentlemen, this fight lasted 4 rounds. My name is Evan Jacobs. Thank you so much for watching Boxing Time TV. Please subscribe. Please tell your friends. Please let me know fights that you want to see. I want to make them all happen. And, just to have full disclosure, I'm going to show you how I built Anthony Joshua. Just so that you can see that, if you see these stats, it's 27 years of age, 78 height, weight 252, reach 82. Made him a right-hander, get tired in the last round. He hits hard, warmed up and fighting his best the first round. I mean, the only thing that I took, absorbs a hard punch without showing reaction, usually because he has been dropped. And then everything else is great, able to defend against his opponent's punches, usually because he's been dropped and because of the Klitschko fight. But everything else is top-notch, and it's just... yeah, I don't know what to tell you, but thank you once again for watching Boxing Time TV. I really, really appreciate it. Please tell your friends, and hey, see you soon at the fights.